Cyclone Alfred has been downgraded and is now a tropical low, but that doesn't mean the worst is over. Around 340,000 homes are without power across Queensland and New South Wales, the biggest loss seen in a decade. Along the Gold Coast, waves 4 stories high have carved out beaches, which could take years to recover. And Brisbane, essentially in lockdown, is now waiting to see what the weather system has in store for it. Cyclone Alfred may have been downgraded below tropical strength, but Australia's southeast coast certainly felt its force overnight, which continued into the morning.
That wind has just picked up in the last 5 or 10 minutes.
The extreme gusts claiming the roof of an apartment building.
One woman was taken to hospital. Around 15 people had to be evacuated from that apartment.
A 100-year-old gum tree unable to withstand the winds, crashing into a Queensland home.
The roof has come down. There's water leaking everywhere. It's flooded now.
I don't know if I can even live here again.
Parts of northern New South Wales underwater. Hundreds of thousands of properties are without power, many since early evening last night, the single biggest loss in over a decade.
This branch has come down on these power lines. The instruction is not to drive.
Kiwi Pierre Nixon, who lives on the Gold Coast's Mermaid Beach, couldn't quite believe his eyes.
The wind, the rain and the waves were the most extreme I've ever seen in my entire life. You know, coming from New Zealand and living in Australia, you're not really prepared for something like this.
The weather system's still causing heavy rain, today expected to be the wettest for Brisbane and the Gold Coast.
Mother Nature's got like a war on itself at the moment. The swell is pushing through, picking up those waves, and then these wind gusts come through and flatten out the waves, and it's just a washing machine of a mess.
The challenges now, flash flooding, creek rises, they remain a real prospect with some of the rainfall predicted in the days ahead.
Those warnings still not enough for some, running off the cabin fever.
You scared? No, I think at the moment we're okay. We just need to get out of the house a bit.
I guess it's just the classic Aussie way of just getting on with it, but I wouldn't go out there today. It's absolutely terrifying.
Brisbane now bracing and breath holding. The city essentially in lockdown.
You know it's serious when all the fast food is closed as well.
Waiting to see what the ex-tropical cyclone has in store.